there's many things that brought Hope Clinic together. Most importantly, the leading of the Holy Spirit. But there's several key events that really brought it to fruition. And the first would be recognizing the need. And the way that we recognized the need was through a single gentleman who was at the time experiencing homelessness and was often seen under a bridge. One of our pastors, Pastor Sam, was driving by and happened to notice he wasn't there that day. And then happened to be driving by again, because it's a very prominent intersection here, and was starting to get concerned. So kind of did a little bit of exploring and ended up finding this gentleman literally lying in a ditch and quite apparently in need of medical care. Through a long kind of process of trying to help this gentleman seek care, realizing that he didn't really have anything available to him in the emergency department, realizing that despite the wealth of our community, there really were not very many resources for this gentleman to seek medical care. Together, Sam and Kyle and Aaron, and I'm sure several other people, helped to get this gentleman some care, but realized that there was just not enough. And it really put the spark in their hearts that God was moving them to do something about this, that we needed to band together our resources and our time and our expertise and our talents and bring them together to try to help improve the healthcare situation of those that do not have insurance in our county and our community. They eventually ended up talking to me and asking me if I would join. I didn't think there was a need to join at first, but kind of came along. Caitlin and I often get classified as the founders of Hope Clinic, but I would say that's slightly inaccurate. We were some of the founders of Hope Clinic. When we started first coming to McKinney, we were visiting. So we were coming to the church because we had relationships in the church, the Parks Church, but we were in an environment where going to church wasn't able to happen every week because I was working as a resident. And so really our impression of McKinney was very wealthy, very nice place to live, very nice place to visit. But it was not immediately obvious to us at the time, nor to most people I speak with, that there actually is great need in this community because of the lack of a county hospital, because of the fact that many social services that are offered in other surrounding counties are not necessarily offered here. There's a large number of people, over 100,000, who don't have insurance and simply have very few options, and presumably, if they can't find them, no options for how to seek medical care, especially for chronic diseases, and especially for those things that will impact their lives, like their diabetes or like their hypertension, their high blood pressure, which could increase the risk for stroke and heart attack. The truth is that we need places like Hope McKinney in order to treat our citizens well, in order to take care of our own people. And that's really, I think that's the essence of what Hope Clinic is. It's a community of people that are trying to love one another. It's a community of people who are trying to show Jesus' love by practical acts of kindness and goodwill.